beads. I watched them with the figures, and I watched them glide. I watched them use black power. I used it, and then all of a sudden I was in Ghana, and here they say, Serena's mother's in the airport, and she's coming, they're coming. And she had this blonde wig on. She looked like she was crazy. You know, I was embarrassed. I said, oh, God. You know, you say, homegirl in town? Homegirl, where homegirl is? Homegirl, yo, homegirl? Oh, no, black man, no. It's sad, but this is what the cards that we have to play. This is what the children have up in front of them. If we really love them, we have to help them make sense of this. They're not going to survive this. We are about to be annihilated, and the first thing you need is menticide, so you don't even see the troops coming. So you turn in your guns for a pair of sneaks, and then you shoot shoelaces at them when they come down the street killing women and children. This is some serious, serious business. And when you get to sex slaves and sex prisoners, you are so captivated by your own sexuality that you're actually insane. And you gotta watch it, because it'll creep into you. It'll creep into your relationship, keep in the petty arguments you having with your man or your woman. And you say, well, why am I even into this? Why am I taking part in this? Why are the children hearing me say this? You know, and when once a person that you're in a relationship makes a 180 degrees turn and stabilize into madness, run for your life, because that shit. I'm sorry to say, I wish I had the other thing. Hey, there's other brothers and sisters around. But if you're wasting your time with a sex prisoner, you're going to get your feelings so hurt. And the stories, I watch these kids grow. First of all, the youth of the day have a hard time finding a woman that don't already have a baby. Yeah. Or they'll bring that to the house for you. That's rough, man. These crackers took away sex. You feel me?
Think about it.
They made sex nasty. Because they got this thing, that Puritan thing. They first came here and put it on the Indians and the Africans because they made it with sheep, which gave you syphilis. That's where it come from. They didn't catch it off a toilet seat on the Mayflower. Them popping sheep. Now think of a man sitting on a hill saying, that's a fine four-legged sheep. Hey, come here, man. Come here, man. You know how crazy you are? You're not close to a beast you are yourself to be aroused by one? A four-legged, you ever smell a sheep? Yeah, oh, fine thing. Bye-bye black sheep, bye-bye black sheep. Oh, it's madness. The last part say this is madness, you know? And it is 10 times worse than when they said this is madness. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing of this makes sense unless you begin to capture your brain, use your consciousness, and say, yeah, wait a minute. Let me slow down here. Blessed are those that struggle. Let me try to do so. Let me try to reach my children. How do I get out of this? The only thing that gets you out of here is your culture. But you have to fight for your culture. And what happened if everywhere Eminem appeared, there were picket lines and people throwing things at, you know what we did? You know what we did? You know what we did? We had a boycott on South Africa. And Millie Jackson broke the boycott. And she pranced in South Africa for white men and let them squeeze her charmin and all that. So she came to Philadelphia with B.B. King. And when she showed up, it was about 300 of us out there. And we kept her from getting in the building, right? B.B. King drives up in a chauffeured car. And you know, B.B.'s like one of the nicest guys in the world. What's going on? What did I do? We said, you didn't do nothing, B.B. That broad there went to South Africa. He said, got nothing to do with me. Rolled his window up and went and did his show. They came in the side, and our people ran. We said, don't run yet. They ran to stop Millie Jackson and rushed her in the door. Then she got on the stage and said, they trying to stop me. Well, see. You know how hard it was for me to convince people don't hurt her? Because you ain't going to get away with it. We infiltrated. Everybody knowing we can't lose no good soldier for Millie Jackson because they wanted her life. You see, it's going to come to that. First, you got to be conscious enough to know the people destroying you. You know? Everybody else want to be a star, they damn self. What they do now is star. We'll make you a star. America's Idol. America's Idol. 10,000 people standing outside to be that one American Idol.
Okay, American Idol.
Yeah. And that, but all they care is fame and fortune and don't have to work and getting paid. The cheap way out. Never mind what you have to sing, what you have to do. Culture cleansing. But you can't build a culture if you're integrated with them. You can't. You need to separate from them. You need to have your own schools. You need to have your own clinics. You need to have your own economy. You have to have your own everything. You know something? If they stop the trains and stuff from coming to bringing food, we can't get no food.
That's right.
However, in Philadelphia, we're making linkages with the black farmers who have nowhere to take their, all these black people, but they have nowhere to get their food to market. So you bypass the market and deal directly with the black farmers. There's a ways if you put yourself in full effect to survive, and not only survive, to win. My last statement is the new book that I'm working on, because I'm always working on a new book, is Showdown. Pan-Africanism versus global white supremacy. It's going to come to that. And after I write this book, I will say goodbye to you, and you will never see me again, because they're going to be so pissed with my ass. It's time. You cannot mince words. You can't play with our people. You got to be most direct. Showdown. If we established a Pan-African reality across the world, there's no way you can be defeated. No way. If you can fight them from Brazil, you can fight them from Chile, from Cuba, you can fight them from Vietnam, Cambodia, you can fight them from Papua New Guinea, you can fight them from London, you can fight them from France, you can fight them from Philadelphia, you can fight them from California, Harlem, you can fight them all the way over in the Pacific, all the way around the world. The world is too big for them to police. But unity, we want a harvest without planning. We don't want to do no work. We want white people to go away. They ain't going away. Either you die or they die. Showdown. There's no middle ground, and they have the capacity to take you out. And the way our people is running and lining up for flu shots. Flu shots, mind you. Flu shots. Yeah, they told you the ones from Britain, oh, they're no good. We got good ones. But we don't have enough, and God, you may not get one, and you will get the flu. Really? And we act like we don't know what the flu is. My God, I'll die, the flu. Oh, I got to drink orange juice and take some aspirin. Oh, my God. That's how they can wrap you up. And these people are lining up for flu shot. And they sitting there like this. The invasion of the body snatchers. Anybody got any questions? Because I done talked a whole lot.
Could you touch on Iraq a little bit, maybe?
Iraq?
Yeah.
Yeah, Iraq mostly is, if Saddam Hussein, who was a functioning CIA agent, had not been trying to stretch his money by dealing with the EU dollars as opposed to the American dollars, the American government would not have reacted so, because the America is a corporation that is over $1 trillion in debt and about to collapse. And anytime you about to collapse in capitalism, you start a war. Why? Because you blow things up and then you put people to work building them back together. The only problem with that, the people who were trying to build it back together, they start cutting their damn heads. Now see, I sound wild, right? I sound wild. They know what they doing. They slap your damn head off your neck. You know what I mean? Are you in it to win it? Peckerwood scared, because they were making like $500 a day. They didn't have to spend no money, like you go to the Alaskan pipeline. Make a fortune, but you're gonna lose your head. Yeah. That's when you're serious. And they nothing. Malcolm told us, ain't nothing like guerrilla warfare. They take your ass down.
You said they will never win another war on the ground.
They will never win another war without a gun.
And they haven't won anything. They're not winning this one.
It's impossible.